I really, 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 really loved her. Like, I really, truly love her. Like, I really do. Like, I really do. And I just, like, I can't, like, I really can't, like, keep it together. Like, I just, like, I really can't. Like, I can't. Like, I really honestly can't. Like, I can't. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. But all I can tell you is that, like, oh, yeah, like, Voldemort's having, like, an episode and he's just, like, lying, just spreading absolute lies about me. Lies after lies after lies after lies after lies. He's just a liar, he's a liar, he's a liar. I don't know if I told you I got demoted to the couch because I came home and he's lying also about the fact that I am always like out, you know, like it's all lies, but I did, like, I went out like for a walk or something. Like, I'm allowed to like go out for walks, like I'm allowed to leave the house and go out for walks. Like, I'm not like socializing with people. Like, who would I socialize with? Like, he's a liar, he lies, all he does is lie. And I came home and he was just like in the bed and he's disgusting and he stinks because he doesn't shower and he's just like covered in must. And I'm just never sleeping in the bed again because, like, I don't know, like Corona, it just, it didn't matter. Like, it's just like, it's just so hypocritical. Like, he was out and he was like doing God knows what and didn't care about quarantining and stuff, and then he has the nerve to accuse me of not social distancing. Like, really? And he took Cluebert and threw him away, and everyone thinks that that's okay because, like, I'm disgusting and I deserve it. I deserve everything, whatever. And then whenever I complain or just like show any type of emotion, I'm playing the victim, blah 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 blah. Like, maybe you're all robots and you don't have any feelings, but I actually do. Like, I actually do have feelings, and I am social distancing because I actually do care about people. I do care if people die. I think it's disgusting that nobody seems to care, and that people are just going out and about, and everybody assumes that I'm like this selfish person because, like, I don't have anywhere to go. Like, I don't have anywhere to go. And that makes me selfish because I'm living here, and it's like, people are just like, don't you, I'm just gonna like do a rundown because, like, everybody just like loves to talk about how this is all my fault without even considering like everything that's happened. So let's see. So I met this man who I thought was the love of my life in 2013. We started talking on the IMDb message board, and then we started emailing, and then we started talking on Facebook like every day, and then we spoke for a year, and then we were going to meet in person in 2014. And I lied to my mum and my dad, and I told them that I was going to Sweden to look at colleges, but instead I came to meet the man who I thought was the love of my life, and we met, and yeah, we clucked the first day, and he got to nosebleed or whatever, which is apparently like this thing in mangas or something when people are really turned on. It doesn't matter. And then we decided we wanted to be together, so then I came back for 2.5 months because you have to be in the country for like a certain amount of time before you can like apply or whatever for the what do you call it, the citizenship residency. And then he came to visit me in America, and then he came back to visit me in America, and things were great and they were going really well, and he really loved that I was creative and wonderful. But I've always been mentally ill. I used to do really crazy things, like way worse things than being a clown. I used to be violent. I was crazy, I really was. It was awful, and we both were toxic to each other. But then we went to therapy and things were great, and I moved to Sweden and things got even better. And he had a job, and I was going to school at first, and I was doing really well, and then, oh god, I feel like I'm gonna be sick. Oh my god, I think I might puke. Things were going really well, and then I had like a nervous breakdown, and I couldn't go to school anymore, and then I started taking antidepressants, and I couldn't like do anything, and he took really good care of me. And then he was like okay with the fact that I couldn't work, and he said that he didn't care at all and it was fine, and things were going really well, and I was getting a lot better. And then I decided that I am a clown and that's who I am, and I wanted to be my true self. And then he said that he wasn't a fan of it, and then we had a big fight one day, and he left and he didn't come home, and I had no idea where he was, and I was trying to find him. And then his mum told me that he was at work on like a Saturday, which was weird. But I went there and I talked to him, and I was waiting in his car, which I shouldn't have done, but I did it because I didn't know where he was. He just ghosted me. And then he ran and he left me there, and then I found out that he was dating this girl, Ingrid. And then it turns out that they had been dating for a long time, way before we were even broken up or whatever, before he left me. And so he had been having an affair for months, and we had an open relationship in the sense that it's okay to like ask the other person, do you mind if I bang this person? And then the person says yes or no. But he didn't ask, and we both agreed, mostly him, that having an affair was the worst betrayal that anyone could ever commit, because you're lying to someone every day and making them look stupid, and he did it to me, and I felt really bad. And then I was done with him, and then he said he was leaving Ingrid, and so we got back together, and then we made club, and then he took Drexel in the middle of the night and went back to Ingrid, because he only got back together with me to get his stuff. And then Ingrid thought that he had broken up with me, and we were both really upset, so we both broke up with him. And then Ingrid and I started dating because we were pissed at him, and that was kind of weird, but it also kind of worked. And then we broke up, and then I stupidly got back together with Voldemort, and then he shaved my head on live because he hated the clown crown. And then I went back to America to be with my family because I knew I couldn't be with him anymore because he was toxic and I was toxic with him. And then he came to America without telling me, showed up at my doorstep and begged me to come home, and I said no. And then I found out that he'd been staying with my best friend at her house, not far from me at all, where I lived with my parents. And then I went and confronted them, and then I got in a fight with my friend, and then he begged on his knees for me to come home, and I said the only way I would even consider coming back to you would be if you shaved your head and joined the lifestyle, because I thought he'll never do this. And then he left and went back to Sweden, and then he made a video where he did shave his head and join the lifestyle. So I thought, wow, he really loves me, he really wants to be with me. And I was really like not doing well in America because like it's just like really expensive, and like I got fired from my job because I was stupid, and I just like I couldn't do it until I was weak and stupid, and I went back here to Sweden, and things were really good for a while, and I really thought things were really good and that things were gonna be okay. And then he cheated on me again, and then I went to live in the woods, and some stuff happened that I haven't talked about yet, but basically I had to go to the hospital, and now Drexel's here comforting me because even he knows it's been a lot. But all everybody says is that I'm awful and toxic, and that I'm a freeloader, and I guess I am, but I don't really know what else to do because it's really hard to work when you're mentally ill, and I haven't gotten all the help I guess I need, and I thought I was doing better, but then I haven't really, I guess, been doing as well as I should have been. And I just am really tired of people acting like I'm a horrible person because I live in a home that like, I mean I'm still Clary to him, and I don't think it's that weird that like I feel like it's fair considering like I'm in this position because of all this stuff that he chose to do. Like I wanted to be Clary to him. Like I was happy, I guess, I think, and then my whole world came crashing down, and I didn't know what was going on, and now it's just I feel sick, and I was really in love with Tressa. Like I really felt like that was true love, and maybe I'm a lesbian. But then I did go out. I will admit that I did go out maybe once or twice, and maybe I had sex with a random man or two. I don't know. I've been drinking again, and it's just like I don't really care about anything, I guess. But why should I? No one does. Like people just go out to restaurants in America and people are dying and nobody really cares. But then like I'm the scum of the earth because I live in my husband's apartment because I don't have anywhere else to go, and I'm like trying to make money so I can like leave, but everybody says I'm just a whore and that it's not a real job even though I make money and it's legal and I get like taxed. But it's not real because it's not real work. But then it's like, do people say that about like Judge Judy? Like she doesn't do that much. Like she pretends to be a judge. Like I know she was a judge, but like it's all like, it's just like entertainment, and like she makes like $4 million a year. I don't really think it's worth that much money, but nobody like cares about that. But if I take off my clothes, it's not real, and like I get demeaned, and I'm just, I try really hard to not care what people think, but like I do, and I don't know what to do. I was really clappy, I think, at first, but people's words do get to me, and I do focus too much on the collegative. But to find out that, like, I think Tressa's, like, working with golden lions, like, really getting to me, because maybe she never clubbed me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really care. I don't know. I feel like I was really clappy as a clown, but like nobody, like, everybody just like told me I was awful. I just really wanted to be a clown. But everybody claims that. I don't know. I'm trying to be myself, but it's hard. Like, I know people are really nice online too, but I hear from Voldemort quite often that I don't know. I don't know. I almost want Golden Lion to just take it, my kingdom. I don't know.